Alright, so what I've done is I've put together a compilation of myself cooking all my meals for the entire week. Um, and I'm going to explain all of them. This is all my low carb diet style of eating. Right here we have basically a turkey sandwich in a pan. Just lunch meat, turkey, all the stuff you would put on a sandwich, and then 3 eggs. It was delicious. It was just absolutely great. Again, I mash up my eggs. I like the yolks runny. Um, Really low carb meal, pretty low in fat, just a little high in sodium. Next we have, I call this one picnic in a pan. I got all my veggies here. This one isn't as low carb because I have so many vegetables, but this is my pre-workout meal. I'll cook about 2 of these meals in a pan a day, contrary to what a lot of bodybuilders do where they eat a lot of small, frequent meals. I eat 2 larger meals and just time them around my workout. So here I've added some more vegetables, some spinach, some pickles to my picnic in a pan here, 1 hamburger patty. We're still at under 500 calories in this pan so far. I think I'm going to add some eggs and make it about 800 calories. This is meal 1. I try to eat under 2,000 calories a day when I'm dieting, and I keep it very, very low carb.
Without all the
let's see. Yeah, we'll add 4 eggs there. I believe the eggs are 80 calories each, maybe 75 if they're not extra large eggs.
Can't have a protein.
So it'll add about 300 calories to this meal. Significant amount of protein.
See how it turns out.
Add some cheese on there. And in between these meals, I'll drink about 2 protein shakes with 2 scoops each. So I'll take in about an additional 100 grams of protein from shakes. I think it's a good idea to alternate between shakes and regular food. The regular food has the slow release protein trickling into your bloodstream over time, where the shake is kind of just like an infusion of protein all at once. So I think it's good to alternate between the 2. So there's what the final product looks like on the plate, looking delicious.
I don't think I'm gonna add
so yeah, I like to alternate between shakes and food. Like I said, the food is like a slow release protein throughout the day. And then the protein shake is like a bunch of protein all at once hitting your system, so that's good pre and post workout. I think I've got a shake there, a fiber shake.
Fiber supplement in my shaker.
Looking good, looking great.
So I'm about to dig in.
See what else we got here.
I hope I inspired you guys to make something good.
There it is, all mashed up. Man, I'm giving you guys freaking food porn shots here. A lot of people probably think it's gross to mash up their eggs like that, but that's just how I love it. There's no better condiment in the world than mashed up eggs.
I absolutely love runny eggs. It's great.
So I believe this is going to be an omelet and also another picnic in a pan. Yep, I'm going to make an omelet and a picnic in a pan. Sometimes I like my eggs sunny side up. Sometimes I like a big ass omelet. I believe that's probably a 4-egg omelet. To be about the equivalent of what I ate the day before. I've added some chili powder and Cajun seasoning. That's also a little bit high in sodium, but you got to make some sacrifices to keep those carbs low, so you got to add in some other shit that might be a little unhealthy, like cheese. Looks like I've got some egg whites in there too, so it's probably 3 eggs and 3 egg whites, or 4 eggs and 2 egg whites. Yeah, there's definitely some egg whites in there. I use Egg Whites International brand. Alright, so this is another meal, another day. I've got 2 cups of ground beef. That's usually what I eat. That usually equals about 600 calories. With the cheese, we'll call it 700. With the eggs, we'll just call it a 1,000 calorie meal here. There it is on the plate. Looks like I've got some black olives in there, some pickles, some tomatoes, some onions. Looks delicious. Again, low carb is the key. Low carb is the strategy. Here we go again. Now this day, I had some special tomato and basil sauce that I put in there. That added a little bit more carbs than usual, but this is one of my pre-workout meals. I've got a ton of mushrooms in there, a ton of tomatoes in there, lots of spinach, lots of black olives. Cooking my ground beef separate this time. I don't want to get all that fat. I don't want the vegetables to absorb all that fat and grease from the ground beef. So I'm going to strain the ground beef, cook it on its own before I put it in this delicious broth that I have going here. Because the mushrooms and stuff that I have, alright, so I've added it like I said, the mushrooms and stuff will absorb all that grease, and I don't want that in there, so I strained it first. As you can see, there's still a little grease in there. But it's a big, delicious pan of stuff.
All right,
So here's another
guys.
meal. I believe this is a
So
new
what
day.
I got cooking here.
So I've
is
got
an
some
egg,
eggs cooking on
mushroom,
top of a
and
burger
mozzarella
with some
burger.
mushrooms.
It's
I
gonna
think I'm
take
keeping it a little
while to
bit more
cook,
low
but
calorie
basically,
this day.
You know, just another
That's
low
only
carb
about 500
meal.
calories
I
at the
think the
most
key
right there.
to eating good is
I'll
just really
probably
having
add something
patience
to it. Looks like I'm
cook
saving
this
some
stuff
space
right
in the
and make
pan
it
for
taste
something.
good. And
Got a little cheese on
I
there.
just
Yes,
think
that's
the
about
key is to
500
have
calories.
patience and not just whip up some
Very
ready
low
rice or
carb.
oatmeal in the morning. Just make some good.
I'm probably
low
talking
carb
over
meats
this
and
video.
veggies. So
That's why
I'll
it's
get
taking
you
so
guys another
long.
video here in
I
a
just
second
muted
when
all
it's
the
actually
videos so I can
finished
talk
cooking.
over again. So it's cooking.
All right.
It's
We're
cooking.
getting a little bit closer to
Come on,
getting
man.
done here. It's looking freaking delicious. Look at that shit.
It's definitely a low carb day if that's all I mean.
Awesome.
So there it is on the plate.
All right, guys. So
I'll
here's
probably
the
show you
final
guys
product.
me eating it.
Looking absolutely delicious. The mushrooms
Delicious.
caramelized nicely. I was able to keep the yolks intact. Looks awesome, guys. Awesome.
Alright, so here's a new meal, new day. This is shredded up chicken. I shred it myself with a fork. Put some mushrooms in there, some chili powder for flavoring. I'll probably put some cheese on there. You guys are going to see I'm a big cheese fan. It's probably why it takes me so long to diet. I try to lose 2 pounds a week when I'm dieting. No more, no less. Well, I'm not going to say no more because sometimes it is a lot more. So there it is on the plate. You can see some caramelized onions on there. The caramelized mushrooms looking great. I think I'm going to add some eggs to that, I thought. Oh no, new day, same dish with the chicken. This time I'm adding eggs. I think that also comes out to be about 800 calories. The chicken you can eat a lot more with a lot less calories, but there's a lot more sodium. Thanks for watching, guys.